mathematics can be seen anywhere? Hello everyone, it's Drex, and our vlog for today is all about the mathematics in nature. But first, let me give you a brief introduction of what is Fibonacci sequence. So, Fibonacci sequence is found by adding the previous two numbers of the sequence together. Have you spotted this in nature? Leonardo Bonacci was a mathematician who developed the Fibonacci sequence. The sequence is found by adding the previous two numbers of the sequence together. It looks like this: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, and on it goes. This pattern can also be seen as the Fibonacci sequence is found throughout nature too. It is naturally occurring pattern. Here are some examples of Fibonacci in nature. The Fibonacci spiral in nature. Nautilus shell. The proportion between the blue and white areas Observe when traversing the spiral is aligned with 1.618 all the time, which is the definition for the golden spiral. A golden spiral can be constructed using a set of shapes formed with proportions based on Fibonacci numbers. The Fibonacci spiral appears not only in the perfect Nautilus shell, but in events and objects viewed from afar, or let's just say it can be seen almost anywhere you look. Here is one of the Fibonacci spirals I found at home. Fibonacci, a starting point of life. An egg. I just realized while looking for an example, eggs are one of those. I noticed that it follows the pattern of golden ratio or pi. This type of spiral in a sunflower. What is even more amazing is when you count the clockwise spiral and counterclockwise spiral of a sunflower, the numbers you get are the next number in the Fibonacci sequence. This sunflower has 34 clockwise spirals and 21 counterclockwise spirals. The 21 is the 8th number Fibonacci sequence, and the 9 is 34. Pine cone scales are modified leaves, and the spiral arrangements in pine cones consist of clockwise or counterclockwise spirals. When you look at it closely, the number of clockwise and counterclockwise is approximately the same as the consecutive Fibonacci. Concentric circles in nature. Spider web. In occurring Fibonacci sequence to allow the web to be strengthened and also remain compact. Nature uses the Fibonacci sequence to accommodate growth and the length of the potential web. Spiders also make extremely precise angles in their webbing. Hexagonal in nature. In geometry, a honeycomb is a space filling or close packing of polyhedral or higher dimensional cells, so that there are no gaps. It is an example of the more general mathematical tiling or tessellation in any number of dimensions. The honeycomb, a pattern associated mostly with a structure that utilizes repeating hexagons, facilitates the conservation of materials and energy. The interesting thing about the honeycomb is its hexagonal shape in a repeating pattern that fills a space efficiently. Fractals in nature. Fractals are one of the newest and exciting branches of mathematics. It is useful in modeling structures in which similar patterns recur at progressively smaller scales, and in describing partly random or chaotic phenomena such as crystal growth fluid turbulence and galaxy formation. Do fractals exist in nature? Typically, yes. Fractals exist in nature. Fractals can be seen in some plants, trees, and leaves. Everything we see in nature is creatively and uniquely made. As Ben Ruiz explains, that whenever you observe a series of patterns repeating over and over again at many different scales and where any small part resembles the whole, that's a fractal.